interpreting the scorpion.
I love it. I love it. There's some much cooler stuff that comes this season with the scorpion. Yeah, scorpion's a big part of this season.
Is the scorpion like a consciousness, or how are we to understand? Spirit animal?
I like to think of it as a spirit guide forms. Yeah, I think so.
Who does the voice of the scorpion?
Well, Tat does.
Who she done?
Yeah, she did the voice of the scorpion, and she also one of the neat things about that was that I got her to. I like the idea that you could hear the scorpion before you see the scorpion. So we will, and the scorpion, because the scorpion's not really, doesn't really exist.
It's a real scorpion, though. That's a real scorpion.
Real scorpion, but in the world of the show, it just sort of exists in Helena's brain, right?
It's a real scorpion.
No, I'm shaking my head at what Tat did.
Yes. And it's a special kind of scorpion too. That it's bigger than normal.
It's a scorpion.
It's a big one.
It's like
So it's not special.
There are differences.
She got along with the scorpion quite well, but she did all the sound effects for the scorpion.
I didn't see it
as well. We did like a kind of a. The scorpion makes this sort of purring, clicking sound. So she did all the layers of those sound effects on top of. So she would do a kind of a purring, which was sort of halfway between a cat and a velociraptor. And then we do a clicking track, which she would just do with her mouth while the thing walked. And then she would do the vocal, the voice, and then we would just layer them together, like we would cut it all together. So she really created entirely the performance of the scorpion.
So if that doesn't win her an Emmy, there's nothing.
No, it's crazy.
But it was fun to do that because really the scorpion is kind of from Helena's brain. The scorpion is kind of part of Helena, so it would make sense that the sound of it is literally completely come from Tatiana. So I don't know. It's a fun story. So every time she goes in to do the voice of the scorpion, she has to do all these other things as well. There's a little checklist of things to do in post-production that she has to do also.
Did you have any interaction with that scorpion on the set? I heard there was a real scorpion.
I didn't. Yeah, it wasn't part of any of my shooting days. No.
Would you? Would you be in the same room as the scorpion?
Well,
would you? Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
It freaks me out a little bit less than I worked with an Egyptian cobra once, a zebra cobra, and they're not pleasant animals. They're not friendly. Like they're pretty pissed off 99% of the time. They're not happy. And I talked to the animal handler about it, and I said that they have to be. It's part of their biology, and it's what enables them to hunt constantly and be hungry and angry enough to kill their prey. So he wasn't a happy fellow. I think the scorpion was probably a little bit easier to deal with than that. But that freaks me out less than a big hairy spider or something.
Rats are my thing. Yeah, I'm absolutely terrified. Do you remember the 1984 that film? Did you see that? You know,
That's your room 101.
Yeah. Oh. So frightening. Yeah.